That's the side profile. Oh, yeah, it's how close it is to your jawline. Mine's pretty right next to it, to be honest. It's pretty close. And you can practically not see. My ears don't stick out like Dumbo here. My ears are pretty concealed, but it's not bent like that though. It's really weird. There's a weird bend in his ears. I wonder if we can change that. That's just changing the whole structure. What I want to change is the top of his ears. Because the top of his ears looks a little odd. Like it's sticking out. My ears don't do that. So I'm kind of wondering if I can change that shit. That's all I'm trying to do. Legitimately trying to change the top of his ears. It kind of changes it. That straightens it out a little. Watch, I'm gonna accidentally give him like big fucking Dubbo ears. Because the one danger about working on ears and nose in video games, at least for me, is that I tend to forget what a normal nose and a normal fucking like ears look like. And if I'm spending like 10 or 20 minutes on a nose or ears, I kind of have to like take like a 10-20 minute break from like looking at that and then come back to it, and it was like, oh yeah, that face is kind of fucked up. So hopefully, if I don't like the look of my character, hopefully they have like a, I don't know, some type of genetical cosmetic shop or something like that in the game, because it's supposed to be based in the future and stuff like that. So if you think about it, it's not like in like Skyrim where you go to Thieves Guild and you have the person that can meld your face and shit. Like, yeah, sadly you don't probably have something like that. Well, you probably do, just not, you know, in the Thieves Guild. So I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna have something like, they're probably not gonna call it guilds. They're probably gonna call it either companies or organizations, whatever they're gonna call it. Yeah, my cheeks aren't too puffy. I do have a little bit of a structure to it. It's crazy how much cheeks makes a difference in someone's facial structure, though. Like, one might work. I'm gonna have to change the jawline. The jawline's a little too strong. If anything needs changing, it's the jaw. Too small of a line. That one works. Teeth? Oh my god, you can change teeth. Is that like full metal or is that rotten teeth? It looks like metal teeth. Well, your teeth are naturally not going to be that white. So a little bit of discoloration actually makes sense. Because none of our teeth are actually pure white. If your teeth are pure white, you have very fucked up enamel. Like you probably have been stripping your enamel away for so long. No, pure white teeth is not a natural thing. You know, your teeth need to be stained and stuff like that, and it's mainly because you're not stripping away your enamel. Actually, looks like it works. If anything, my brow needs to change. That's the one thing I would like to change. Chin, I don't really have the thing is, the one thing I wish I had is a stronger chin. I do not have a very strong chin. Like, at least cosmetically, I don't have a strong chin. I could take a punch, but I don't have a very, like, you know, bulbous chin. Oh, it even changes like the neck muscles. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that one's probably alright. Neck. Knowing me, I should probably make the thickest neck because I should probably like legitimately make the way my character the way that I am right now, and slightly overweight. Slightly overweight. 230, no, 5'11", 230 something pounds probably. I haven't weighed myself in a while. Jewelry? I wouldn't have that, man. I would never wear jewelry in space. Mainly because of magnetism and radioactivity and stuff like that. Like certain metals, depending on what you're wearing, will hold on to certain radiation. But mainly I'm just worried about more of the magnetism part, because depending on the equipment that you're handling and all that, probably have strong magnets and shit. So I would probably never wear jewelry. That's for sure. Like skin, how your full skin looks. So I'm guessing one has nothing. That looks like it has skin blotches. Yeah, you got I got blotches, like natural like stains and all that on your skin that are mainly genetical markers. Which is kind of cool that actually they have this. They did this with Fallout. They did this with Fallout 4, and I think they might have did a little bit with like Skyrim. But I think they mainly kind of introduced something like this, and even like darkening of the eyes and a little bit of like the actual lip lining. It's pretty cool. I mean, for the most part, my skin's flawless except for like a mole here and there. I don't really have I don't have blotching. So, I mean, if anything, if they have it to where they have like some reddening, well, you can usually tell if I'm dehydrated or anything like that sometimes on stream. If I'm dehydrated, if I'm turning red. If I'm starting to get a little red, it's probably because I don't have a lot of water in me. But my lighting is very inconsistent. So, due to the fact my lighting's inconsistent, it's kind of hard to tell if I'm dehydrated or not. It's very hard to tell. Oh, cool. They even have these. Complexion, blemishes, scars. Should we give him a scar? Give him a little bit more characteristics. What the fuck? It's like his mouth got sewn. Getting pissed. I mean, that could be another reason why I'm getting red, turning red. If I'm turning green, you gotta worry about that. And burn scars, radio scars. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. Facial forms? Oh, like baggy eyes, crow's feet probably. Yep, there's the crow's feet. They can make them look a little older. Crinkled lips. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna look like another 10, 20 years from now. Just really tired. It's very easy to make me in a video game though. Mainly because it's just it's just like, hey, there's a cat sitting on my beard. I would never have a face tattoo though. Cheeks. Oh, like blush. lipstick, eyeshadow. Should we give him a little bit of eyeshadow? No. Maybe eyeliner? No. Dirt? And maybe a little bit of dirt might make sense. But he is in space, though. So giving him dirt would be unsanitary, especially for ships. That means your ship ain't doing its fucking job. You know, if you're tracking around dirt in space, that's not a good thing at all. All right. Yeah, I think that's all right. I don't know how many times we're actually going to see our character's face, to be honest. Mostly with Bethesda games, you hardly ever see your character's face, unless it's Fallout 4. Most of the time, too, at least sane people play this game in first-person mode. They hardly ever play this game in third person. If you're playing a Bethesda game in third-person mode, you're a masochist. You're a fucking masochist. Not a very good way to play Bethesda games, man. Alright, so this is our background. Beast Hunter, Bouncer, Bounty Hunter. So it looks like you have a story, but you also have starting skills. Which I'm kind of wondering. How do we scroll? Because it looks like it has a scroll for... Oh, this. Okay. 1 second. Alright. So... File not found, which I'm guessing is... Let's see. Oddly, there's no information. Deletion. I kind of wonder if you can customize it. So wellness, ballistics, and piloting. Ooh, it's pretty good. That actually looks pretty good. Like, let's see. Wellness. By embracing an active lifestyle and good nutritional habits, one may improve their overall sense of health and gain a prolonged life expectancy. Ballistics, that looks good too. Like, all 3 of those look important. Then you have xenobiologist, which is good, which I'm guessing lasers, surveying, and fitness. Space scoundrel, good with pistols, piloting, and persuasion, which is very important in a Bethesda game to have persuasion. Soldier, fitness, ballistics, and boost pack training, which I heard at least boost packs are very important, especially if you're going to try and platform and explore and shit like that. You kind of want to boost pack stuff. So we could always invest points into that. Sculptor? Why medicine? What? Do they mean something else? With their knowledge of anatomy and... Oh, like a sculptor as in like... You're sculpting human sculptures. That's probably why you know a little bit about... This still doesn't make sense. Like, nah, I'm pretty sure an artist that does body sculptures and all that doesn't know how to treat wounds. But yeah. Geology. Well, geology would probably make sense because you would probably have a very acute knowledge of like rocks and knowledge and things as a sculptor. You don't know everything about geology. You probably have a specific knowledge of certain things. And persuasion, that's arguable. Like that, the sculpture is an arguable thing. Ronin. That's funny. Ronin in space. Dueling, stealth, and scavenging. And then you have Professor, which is astrodynamics, geology, and research methods. So you're legitimately a nerd. Pilgrim, scavenging, surveying, and gastronomy. So there's cooking in the game. Interesting. Okay. Weightlifting, piloting, and ballistic weapon system for long hauler. Industrialist, persuasion, security, and research methods. All look very important. I mean, all these are pretty good. Homesteader, industrialist, gangster, probably not. If I want to, unless I want to play an asshole. Not all gangsters are necessarily bad. They're just in a bad line of work. Explorer, diplomat. I definitely won't be a diplomat. I'm far from being a diplomatic person, even though I'm gonna spend some points in the charisma, mainly because I'm not very charismatic in real life. Cyber runner. That sounds like sounds like cyberpunk stuff. So stealth, yeah, stealth, security, and I wonder if that's like a. Is that what I think it is? Is that like a nod to cyberpunk? They didn't have cybernetics though. I don't know. It might not be a nod to cyberpunk. It just seems like it's a nod to cyberpunk, but it might not be. Combat medic, which actually I was gonna be that. I was gonna be a corpsman in the Navy. And sadly, I was never gonna be that because the DoD. Rip my career as a naval, Navy man. Oh well. Yeah, combat medic. Actually, I like how it's pistol certification and all that though. Chef has dueling, gastronomy, and I like dueling probably because you gave it a knife, and then scavenging, bounty hunter, piloting, targeting control systems, which I heard is very important. Bouncer, we have boxing, security, and fitness, and then we have beast hunter, which is fitness, ballistics, and gastronomy. I think I might go with my usual, like, I'm gonna be really ready for with now with ballistics, it pretty much, let's see, because fitness makes sense when it comes to oxygen, lung capacity, regular physical fitness regimens, and essential to survive. So does it just go with oxygen and lung capacity? I guess so. Which, if you think about it, in space is very important. Ballistics. Centuries of conflict have proven that comes to the elimination, few things doesn't give you a lot of detail of what it really does, but it's probably it's not that vague. Descriptions in the name, boost pack training. So yeah, we're healthy, we know how to use a gun, and we have a boost pack. That sounds good to me. Then I'll probably put into whatever I need afterwards. All right, so we got traits. Alien DNA. What the fuck? You volunteered for a controversial experiment and combined alien into human DNA. So in this universe, do they know they have aliens and stuff like that? They actually found biological alien DNA? Huh. Oh, yeah, duh. When they were showing off this game, there were aliens on planets and stuff like that. Never mind. I was thinking like sentient, like, very intelligent aliens. That's what I was thinking about. But it could be like alien life forms, as in like this domestic aliens in other planets. I was like, oh, or like tall graves and shit like that. That type of alien. I was like, are they talking about that type of alien? But it could just be like those, could be any alien from any planet. So what does that do? As a result, it increases health and oxygen, but health and healing and food items aren't as effective. Ooh. So for the most part, alien DNA increases the overall capacity, but your healing items and food items aren't as effective, which could be a problem. So maybe not. I don't really care about the overall capacity. I care about the overall efficiency of my other stuff. So alien DNA, not quite there. So Dream Home. You own luxurious, let's see, customizable house in a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with a 125,000 credit mortgage with Gao Bank, and you have to pay it weekly. Is that an actual thing? Yeah, if you choose this little perk, do you actually have to pay $125,000 credit weekly? Holy shit, really? I don't know how expensive that is, but it's like, nah, fuck that shit. Well, it would make sense because this is a Bethesda game. You could probably have housing and shit. Let's see. Empathy. You're deeply connected to your feelings with others, performing actions. Excuse me. Performing actions your companions like will result in temporary increase in combat efficiency. Ooh. But performing actions they don't like will have precise... Oh no, it will have the precise opposite effect. So empathy might be a good one. Extrovert, not an extrovert. That's fucking... I am empathetic. If you're a decent human being, most people are empathetic. But unless you're a sociopath or you're a psychopath, you're not empathetic. There's a difference. That's why CEOs are all usually sociopaths. Minimal. You have to be a sociopath to be a CEO or a politician. Politician, yeah, you're probably a sociopath. So let's see. A Freestar Collective Settler. Gain access to special Freestar Collective dialogue options. I don't even know what the Freestar Collective Settler is. I'm guessing you're just a person that is not associated with any like companies or flag. I don't know. So better rewards for some missions given by the... so Freestar Collective is a faction. But crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Can't be combined with... okay. Hero worshipping? You've earned the attention of an... Oh, shit. Oh, wait, so is this the only way you can actually get the adoring fan? Or can you get the adoring fan the other way? Because that kind of makes me wonder. Because I do want to see the adoring fan again. At the same time. Shit. I love how when they brought back the adoring fan, especially in a whole new universe and all that stuff too, they brought back the original voice actor for the adoring fan. Introvert, let's see. You really need your alone time, exerting yourself, using less oxygen than adventuring alone. Oh, it's like lone wolf perk. It doesn't really mean like... That's weird. but more when adventuring with other humans. I don't know. I don't think I like that. That doesn't make any sense for an introvert. So what does the extrovert do? You are a people person, exerting yourself, uses less oxygen. So it's quite the opposite. It's pretty much the opposite. I don't know. I am trying to figure out which ones I want. I'm seeing how many we have too. I gotta choose 3 of them. So, it is probably the only way. Might do that. I might do the hero worshipping thing. I wonder if he joins the ship crew, does that take like a bit? Is there a limited amount of positions? Like if he takes a spot in my crew, will I be missing someone that is essential to my crew? That's my question, man. It's like, wait a minute. If this fuckface joins my crew. All right. Well, I'll think about it. Kid stuff. Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home. I wonder if you really can. I wonder if that's or if they're joking. But you will automatically send 2% of your cool. So you lose money a little bit. Depending on how much money you have, the more money you have, the more money you send. Neon Street Rat. Oh, this is a faction. So let's see. Grew up with the mean streets of Neon, which I don't know. See, I don't know any of these like factions. So to be honest, yeah, some Pokemon Gold shit. Yeah, sounds about right. Raised Enlightened. You grew up with a member of the Enlightened. It's another faction. So I'm probably not going to choose any of the factions yet, because I don't really know. So I got to figure out what faction I would want. Raised Enlightened, Raised Universal. Wait, are these these are this is a religion. So Enlightened, you gain access to special chests full of items in the House of Enlightened, New Atlantis. And then you have Raised Universal, like from Universal Studios. New Atlantis. So I'm guessing New Atlantis is like one of the big cities. Here's the thing, though. It doesn't tell me what the fuck does Enlightened mean and what the fuck does Universal mean. Like, can I get a fucking description when I choose it? Because I gotta know what the fuck this is. I don't want to just choose it. I gotta make sure this isn't a fucking cult. Serpent's Embrace? That sounds like a fucking cult. You grew up worshipping the Great Serpent. What the fuck does that mean? Grav jumping provides a temporary boost in health and oxygen. At least it tells you what it does. Because, like, this stuff just has, like, special shit in a chest. But then you have, like, this. Oh, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continually jump regularly? Oh. Like, as in, like, lowered from the baseline? Like, here's the thing I'm wondering. Is it lowered from the baseline? Or is it just lowered back to, like, regular? That's what I'm wondering. Spaced. your body has become accumulated space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased on a surface.